exit strategy for leaving the world. Since all of us exactly leave this world someday in the future, then what is the best thing is to prepare our own exit strategy so we can leave it at least with smoothly and with a good preparation. This is the question. Unless you know living, you will not understand dying. It works out other way also. Unless you know dying, you will not be living. So who is exiting, leaving, and who is living? Ask this question, then you will understand. There is death every moment, between every breath. There is sort of death when you sleep. So who is alive during your breathing, during your sleep? Find out. Then you will not need an exit strategy. Strategies for the mind, thought. It is not death. It is keeping things alive, keeping the mind alive. It does not work. Reality will help. Leaving, where to go. Staying, where to stay. Which to choose. I stand aloof. To whom speak my parting words? The galaxy, white, immense. The crescent moon. This is from Shorten, 11th century. Osho says, once one great woman of this century, a poet of the highest rank, Gertrude Stein, was dying, and her friends had gathered because the doctors had said it was only a question of few hours. She will definitely die in a few hours. Around her bed, they were sitting in deep silence, tears in their eyes. A woman was leaving them, not an ordinary woman. She spoke in words of gold. She wrote things which are almost impossible to put into words. Suddenly Stein opened her eyes, looked all around and said, "What is the answer?" This was so strange. People ask the question first. The question has not been asked and she is asking for the answer. Perhaps she is perfectly aware that there is not much time to ask the question. Her whole life has gone by and she has not asked the question. At least before she leaves in this evening of life, she can listen to the answer. What is the answer? And all those who were puzzled because they did not know what her question was. So how to give the answer? To argue with a dying woman whom they all loved and respected would be very disrespectful. But still, she was waiting for something else to be said. So one friend said, "Stein, you have forgotten to ask the question. So without a question, how we can answer?" She smiled and said, "Okay, then what is the question?" And that was her last word. She died with those words on her lips. Okay, then what was the question? This small incident has profound meaning. Neither do we know the question, nor do we know the answer. Yet we go on dragging ourselves, not knowing from where we come, not knowing where we are going, not knowing what we are doing here. It is a very strange situation, almost insane. The blessed one is the one who has become a door to the beyond, to the unknown secrets and mysteries. And unless you become a seeker, you will go on breathing, vegetating, and you will die without even becoming aware of what this life was all about. So ask the question, you will receive the answer. You never ask the question, never answer. You will not even be aware of what life is all about. Thank you.